sounds of letters. The next letter we are in is letter N. What's the sound of letter N? We have the capital N, we have the small letter N. Anywhere you see letter N, just say What's the sound of letter N? N. For n. Et. N. Et. N. Then et. Net. Net. N. Et. Net. What's the sound of the first letter here? N. Second letter E. Third letter T. Net. Net. Letter N sounds N. N as in net. N as in net. So anywhere you see letter N, just say N. The next letter we are going to look at is letter O. Letter O sounds O. Letter O sounds what? O. O as in octopus. O as in O. O as in orange. Orange. O as in orange. Let's use, because of space, let's use two letters. O. O as in O. Off. 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 O as in O. O as in off. Off. Now go to the next letter, letter P. What's the sound of letter P? P. 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 We'll have words like P. O. T. Pot. P. O. T. Pot. P as in pot. P as in pot. We also have words like pond. 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 You see it? Now let's go to the next letter, which is Q. Letter Q, anywhere you see letter Q, whether capital or small letter, it sounds kwa, kwa, kwa. Letter Q sounds kwa, kwa as in queen, 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 quick, quick, okay? Quick, quick, qua, 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 qua. Quick. What's the sound of letter Q? Qua, qua, qua as in quick, and so on. Now let's go to the next letter, R. What's the sound of letter R? R, 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 r. Okay, so anywhere you see letter R, whether beginning of a word or middle of a word, just know that the sound is R. R as in rat. R as in rabbit. R as in round, and so on. So the sound of letter R is R. R. R at rat. R at rat. Okay? Now let's quickly go to letter S. Letter S, capital or small letter S. Anywhere you see letter S, just say S, as if you're calling somebody silently. S. S. So letter S sounds S. Letter S sounds S. 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 As in sing. In, sing. In, sing. You see? So what's the sound of letter S? S. S. In, sing. Another word that goes with S. And, send. S. The send. You see it? So the first letter considered S, then followed by the second, third, and so on. Send. 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 So the sound of letter S is S. So anywhere you see letter S, just say S. Now, the next letter is letter T. What's the sound of letter T? T. 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 Anywhere you see letter T, what should come out of your mouth is T. 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 All right. Look at it now. T. As in. See it now. Letter T is the second sound in this word. Eat. 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 So the sound of T is T. Another word for T is all right. Table. Letter T sounds T, as in table. T. A refuse the sound and goes with the letter name, but B goes with the sound. T. A, B, L. Silent E. T. A, B, L. Silent E is what? Table. Table. T. A, B, L. Silent E. Table. So we go with the letter name and we also go with the sound. And we don't forget the silent letters that are too important in any word they appear. We can see silent E. Table. And we can see letter name A. T. A, B, L. Silent E. Table. Okay? For letter T. Now let's quickly go to letter U. We have the capital U and we have the small letter U. U. What's the sound of letter U? Letter U sounds O, just as letter O sounds O. They are friends. O and U, they are friends. The same mother born them, the same father, so they have the same sound. Is that clear? So anywhere you see letter U, remember O. Anywhere you see letter O, remember O. You see, O as in O and O as in O. O as in U. You see, now the word that goes with U as in O is under. We also have umbrella. Do you see it? So letter U as in under and letter U as in umbrella. We'll go with small two-letter words. We'll go with under. Because of space, I will not write umbrella. Now see it. The ER sounds A. That's for senior class. But if I want to spell it for you in baby class, we will go O, the ER, O, the ER, under, O, the ER, under. Spell it. O, the ER, under. As you sing and play with it, before you know, your 2 years boy will spell under. You'll be surprised. We play and learn. Now the next next letter we are going to look at is letter V. We have capital letter V and we have the small letter v. That's the letter name. V, letter name. You see it? But the letter name V have a special sound called V. 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 What's the sound of letter V? V. What's the sound of letter V? V. V as in van, van, van. Let's go. V. An. V. An. Van. You see it? V. An. Van. Van. Another 3-letter word is vet. 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 V. Et. Vet. You see, what you're hearing is what you're writing. You see, that's the spelling and that's the reading and, you know, speaking. V. An. Van. 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 Va. V. An. Va. Va. Van. Van. Ve. Ve. V. Et. V. Et. Vet. That's for letter V. Now quickly go to letter W. You see it? We have capital W. We have the small letter W. Then looking at the W, what's the sound of W? That's the name W. Then what's the sound? The sound of W is W. 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 You see how I'm shaping my mouth? W. 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 So anywhere you see W, don't bother about the name. Just say W. 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 You know? W. W for W. For window. W for window. W for wind. W for wet. You see it? W for wind. So for baby class, we will take wind, wet. Let's just take this. You know, I will win the competition. You see it? One. Win. Mommy, do you understand? We are having spelling competition and I'm trying to tell you, Mom, that I'm going to win. You mean it? Spelling competition in your class? Alright. Can you spell win? Alright, Mom. Just take it. Win. 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 You're going to buy something for me. Now, another thing we'll also look at is wet. Wo as in wet. Wo et wet. Wo et wet. Wo et wet. Wet. You see it? Very simple. Play with your children. Let them play with it. Before you know, they are flowing. They are moving. There's nothing in spelling and reading. Quickly, before we finish, let's go to X. 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 This is a letter English called X. But this letter has a sound. The sound is X, as in box, 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 fox. Do you see it now? So we're going to see it not at the beginning, but at the end of the letter. Do you see it? Box, Ox, box. For ox, fox, fox. Kus, kus. The sound of this letter is what? Kus. Fox, box, box, and fox. Let's go to letter Y. What's the sound of letter Y? The sound of letter Y is y, y, y. For yam, yam, yam. Another word, three-letter word is yet. Yam, yam, yet, yam, yam. Yet, 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 yam, yam. Yet. You see it? Just follow the sound. You will spell and you will read. Now, lastly, let's look at the sound of the last letter in alphabet, letter Z. It goes, the sound is Z. The sound is what? Z. As in zebra. Z. As in zebra. All right. The next thing we will look at, depending on our time, is the two-letter sound. The two-letter sound.